Whether it's a romantic partner potential or a longtime friend, getting ghosted sucks. It hurts to see that time and energy you invested dissolve in an instant. But you know what? Maybe they did you a favor. But what is ghosting? Ghosting, according to verywellmind.com, is when you abruptly cut off contact with someone without giving that person any warning or explanation for doing so. But before we talk about what type of person ghosts, we have to talk about what type of person doesn't. If you're told that someone needs their space, that is not getting ghosted. Someone clearly understands their boundaries and what they need, and they're communicating it clearly. That is healthy. That's not somebody ghosting you. So how can you tell if someone's gonna ghost you? You kind of have to look at their history. Do they cycle through relationships? Are they always afraid to confront people about certain situations? Do you always see them running away and complaining instead of confronting the person, understanding, and trying to resolve the situation? Have you witnessed them ghosting someone firsthand? Maybe it's somebody who complains that they only have 6-month relationships and cycles through them because they're afraid to confront the situation that's bothering them and thinking they're gonna find it with the next relationship. But I can tell you one thing, there's one constant. Recently, a friend of mine ghosted me. We'd been friends for years, and a couple of months ago, there was a misunderstanding. She thought I had malintentions, when instead, I was trying to show her that I understood her. And I tried to reason with her, telling her that I'm sorry for my part in it, and I shouldn't have done that if I knew it would be misunderstood. But she cut off contact, not even a single word explaining what the problem was. I had to find out about it secondhand, and it hurt. It hurt to throw away a friendship that we had for years. But I tried reaching out, I tried apologizing, I even sent a gift, and that is all I can do. If I try my best, show that I understand, try to make things better and show that I'm growing, what else can I possibly do? Nothing. And I'm sorry, but maybe that's the type of person that doesn't belong in my life. I've seen my friend ghost other potential relationships. What makes me think that she wouldn't ghost a friend? People who ghost other people are cowards. How do you treat cowards in life? Do you show them respect and honor? No. Do you show them hate and disdain? Also no, surprisingly. The opposite of love is not hate, it's apathy. You want to live a happy life, showing them that you can go on and be okay without them. Live a good life. Don't let this event control and dictate how the rest of your life turns out. And you probably don't want to admit it, but one day when they hear that you're doing well without them, it's gonna sting a little bit. And that's gonna feel a little good. Now let's expand this a little more so that we can understand it. Because people who ghost you are not willing to heal and improve. People who ghost other people are afraid of facing conflict. Conflict will arise our anxiety, stress, and fear. And that triggers our fight or flight response. And we can either run away from it and never face the consequences, or we could face it head on. But only one of these situations triggers growth, understanding, and healing. If someone ghosts you, they're not willing to improve, heal, and understand themselves. How much is that person worth to you? And I understand that there's situations in life that require escape, such as serious life-threatening situations with violence. But when there's a clear discussion that's required to talk about boundaries and understanding, they need to step up. And if they can't, what type of person is that for you? They've made it easier on you. They've shown you that they're not the best of human beings. The fact that they're willing to just walk away shows you they're not what you want in your life. And that makes it easier on you. Because wouldn't it be great if all the terrible people in your life just walked away? In fact, sometimes it's harder to get rid of bad people in your life than it is to keep them. Now let's expand the time horizon even more. Let's say you're in a relationship with somebody and you've built a foundation with them for years, but you've seen hints of them ghosting other people, believing it's never gonna happen to you. You know this person doesn't like to handle conflict, so you kind of sweep your problems under the rug. But now you face a serious turning point in your life. Maybe a friend or family member has passed, or you're faced with a serious health diagnosis. You will need the support of this person. This person may ghost you. And how much more painful is it for them to ghost you now than it would be if they had just ghosted you from the beginning? They would have saved you a lot of effort and grief if they had left you long ago. Instead, you were blind and ignored it and lived with it. Now, you don't have support when you need it the most, and you're left with the pain of someone making you feel empty and betrayed. What I did was I tried to learn my part in it all. What did I contribute? How did I fantasize and hyper-idealize the situation? How did I create a fantasy with just simple facts? How did I not believe someone wouldn't ghost me when I've seen them ghost other people? In addition, I tried to learn why I'm always setting myself up for this. How did I recover from it? I tried to nurture relationships that are good for me. I spent time with the people I actually cared about and who cared about me. I tried to reconnect with friends I hadn't seen in a long time. I tried to do things that I used to love doing. Refocus on hobbies, improve upon them. In addition, I tried things that I used to hate to see if my perspectives have changed. For example, I hate going to concerts. There's something about it that I do not like as an introvert. There are a ton of people around, the space is tight, it's typically very hot, it's uncomfortable for me. But when my friend invited me to go to a concert and a hurricane was coming, there was a lot of doubt in my mind. Yet, I decided, what the hell? I usually would say no, but since I'm trying to say yes to things I used to say no to, I said yes and attended, and it was fun. I probably wouldn't do it again, but still, I enjoyed myself. Now you may be angry. You may be struggling with that pain, and that's good. You know why? Because it gives you motivation. If you channel the anger to short-term motivation and build good habits, I guarantee you this will be the kick in the butt you need. Because what better way of getting revenge than by improving your life, improving your body, and improving your mind? Person's gonna regret that they ever walked away. Yes, I know it hurts to get ghosted. But it's better to be hurt now than years down the road and feel empty and betrayed. The person didn't appreciate who you were. More importantly, they didn't appreciate the potential that you have. And quite frankly, you don't want somebody who's unwilling to improve themselves and grow. Maybe they did you a favor. And until next time, guys, never give up on yourself.